What's up, YouTube? It's Spumatic back at it with another video. And this one, I have five reasons that I'm disappointed with my Nissan GT-R.
Superstars in the garage, all them hearts. It's like a mirage. You try on it, I got like 3 pushes. Fill them cheap pushes.
So, I love the GT-R, but some things I'm just like, why would they do that on a $100,000 supercar? Number one, no hood struts. This is insane. My mom's 2010 Maxima has hood struts, but they couldn't put them on a R35 GT-R. This is insane. We are forced to use this thing like it's a 92 hatchback. I mean, nothing against the 92 hatchbacks, but for all the money we spend, I should be able to just to raise the hood and it should stand. That's just why? I don't know. Weight savings? Maybe. I don't know. Number two, the second thing I hate about the GT-R, and it has burned me. Not once, not twice, but 3 times. Stuck. Burning. Literally. Subscribe. So, the seat heater. The heated seat button is right here. When you're sitting in this chair, you can't reach around to feel it, to see, to turn it on or turn it off. Also, on the opposite side, if your passenger has it on, there's no way you can know to turn it on or turn it off because you can't see if it's on or off. Normally, they're in the center here, the center console where you can see it on, easy access to turn it on and off. I don't know why they couldn't put it down here somewhere or somewhere down in the middle where you can reach and see it. So it's been time I got, you know, service done to my car and somebody accidentally clicks it on and I'm sitting there driving and I can't turn it off and I'm literally burning in the seat. Like, I'm struggling trying to turn it on and off while I'm trying to control this, you know, this 1,000 horsepower car, and I'm literally burning. So, Nissan, why? I don't know. That's another, like, why for me. Like, I don't know. The third thing I hate, number three. Third thing I hate about the car is... This is a known with coupes, like, but you can't really fit nobody back there. I have my seat pushed all the way forward, and you can see how much room there is. Not much room to fit somebody, and where would their leg room be? I can have my young son back here, but when it comes to an average size adult, they're not fitting back there comfortably. These two will be not comfortable. So that's another thing. So it's like you have back seats, but you really don't. Number 4. So on this car, I mean, I did put tints on it. They're pretty dark. So these are 5% tint, And before I put the tint on, like, the visibility through the back window is not great. Luckily, the car does come with a backup camera, and I rely on that thing. So that's sort of a disappointment to me, but it's a gray area. Let's put that at a gray area. Okay, so for a real number 4 is the warm-up time. I know a lot of people might not do this with their GT-R, but it is recommended in from a lot of my GT-R buddies. Make sure your transmission is warmed up before you take off. It's not like a normal car. It's not a normal transmission. So you want to make sure it gets to at least 150 degrees Fahrenheit before you start taking off and ripping and running. That's another thing. So it will take at least like 30 to 40 minutes to warm up my car before going. So it's not a car you just could hop in and go like any other car. Like, if you want to protect your transmission, make sure all your fluids are warm. You need to really warm it up for a good 30 minutes. And that's another thing that's annoying having the car. It's just the nature of the car. But it's just so annoying. Like, every time I go, I have to plan like at least like a couple hours ahead, make sure I clean up the car, make sure it's warmed up, and then take off. So keep that in mind. That's another thing. And the GT-R transmission, it is magical, but it is noisy. That's 5 for 5 for 5 5. GT-R transmission noises. When you're reversing it, it sounds like pots and pans and forks and knives and screws and bolts are coming loose, but that's all normal. Like, low speed stuff, the transmission is very noisy. You can hear it inside the car and you can hear it outside the car. So that's another thing. Like, I'm glad I had people that I knew that already had their GT-R, so they could explain these are things not to worry about, and these are normal things with the GT-R. Like, I don't know how they could get it quiet, but I'm not complaining. As long as the car is stupid fast, I'm still happy. That's one thing another thing you have to worry about. So that's my 5. So number 1 was, we'll go over it again. So number 1 was no hood struts. You know, no hood struts on a 6-figure car, which is insane. Number 2, unusable or not in a good reach, or we'll say that was the heated seat button. These things are not in a good reach. They're hard to get a hold of, and it's hard to see when they're on and off. So, okay, that was 2. Number 3 was the room in the back seat. Okay, so not a lot of room in here for a average size adult. Good for small children, even baby car seats. I did have my son in here when he was 2 months old, so that was a plus over my other car I had, which was a Corvette. So we were all able to ride in here, but you're not getting back there if you're a full-size adult. It's not going to be comfortable. Number 4 was the warm-up time. So the warm-up time, you have to make sure you set some time ahead to make sure your transmission is warmed up properly before you take off and go joyriding in these cars. These transmissions are very pricey, and you don't want to go breaking one of these things because it can run you 10K easy. That's just to get it back to normal. Number 5 was the transmission sounds. Like, it literally sounds like craziness, like a metal rock band in your transmission at low speeds when you're reversing and doing things like that. But don't worry about it, because I guess it's normal for a GT-R. Other than that, don't get it twisted. I love the GT-R. It's still my most favorite car and my dream car, and I'm glad to be able to own one. So the car is silly fast. The plus sides of it is, what other car can you make 1,000 horsepower and ride around with your family and take it basically as a daily? Very amazing car. So please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to click that subscribe button. I needs it all. We're gonna grow this channel and we're gonna do some fun things. And I'll have some updates with my little Mopar thing I got going on there. The PT GT, PT Cruiser GT. It's a turbo PT Cruiser. Something a little different, something a little oddball. But we'll have some fun and get that thing on a dyno, see what it makes stock, and we'll do mod for mod and see the differences. Please join the Spoo Gang. I'm doing a giveaway at 500 subs. I'm almost there. So keep subbing, keep sharing, keep commenting, and thank you. Have an awesome week.